I'm going to be showing you 2 or 3 different builds in this video for Zane. This is going to be my first time respecting my character, as I've always played as the green tree. Most people say it's bad, but I think it's very good. It's pretty much for the tank build for Zane if you want to have high shield and high health and regeneration, and you want to help your teammates out with the bonuses that you give them from your barrier, like increased gun damage and reload speed and regeneration and all that. And I pretty much have it completely maxed out, but that takes up a whole lot of skill points. So for my first build I'm going to show you the perks of using this. I have a few clips for you where I can pretty much survive forever, because if you look at my equipment, there are many different ways to build with this green tree that I have. But I have this shield. There are many different shields, they're interchangeable, but pretty much I get double the shield capacity that I have, which is already huge. I have 17k, and when my shield breaks I get everything back. And with my artifacts and class mods and grenade mods, I just pretty much feed into that. So I have about 40k health, and I have a pretty high shield recharge rate, so pretty much I'm able to stay alive for a very long time, revive my teammates, and you'll see that in my clips. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you, and I'm also going to show you how to get higher DPS with a combination of 3 trees. It's not too OP, but I need you to come help me real quick. I can come up real quick. Wait, let me put my shield down. Alright, now go melt. Oh yeah. Hey, teamwork, right? It's all about the shield, right? So as you can see, the green tree or the barrier build, it really does serve a purpose, okay? It's great for buffing your teammates and reviving them, and it gives you more shield. So that's the kind of player you are, then it does have a use. It's definitely effective for some situations. Now, a lot of people want to do higher DPS. So I'm going to show you an alternate build for Zane using all 3 of his trees. And I just want to go through quickly what I use for my guns. These are pretty self-explanatory, you know. The Lyuda, any version of the Lyuda is a great weapon to have, so is Lucian's Call and the Flacker because of the splash damage. Now I want to point out that even with my respec, I still have a lot of shield. I still have 14,000 shield, plus I'm using the shield that recharges instantly when it breaks, so I have about 34,000 health in total, which is more than enough. But let's look at my hitman tree, the digiclone tree. We're going to prioritize the kill skills, but more so the ones that don't actually require you to get kills. I mean, the great thing about Zane obviously is he has 2 action skills, and when you use those together you maximize your damage. So this is what our tree is going to look like. As you can see, we're going to prioritize gun damage whenever we can. You've seen a lot of builds probably that prioritizes speed. The faster your character moves, the more damage he does. We're pretty much just going to go with anything that gives us damage right away, because when you're fighting the bosses, you're not going to kill a whole lot of enemies, so your kill skills don't matter that much. But we're going to go for the abilities that give us the highest damage. So we're going to use Doppelbanger. We're going to use anything that helps the digiclone. You know, obviously the most important ability is the final one when you get to the bottom of the tree, where your digiclone will use whatever weapon you have. That's essential. We're going to use Boom Enhance to buff our digiclone. We're going to use Dead You, so if you do go down, you have a great chance of getting a fight for your life. Respawn. That's going to increase our movement speed. We're going to use grenades because you're not going to be using grenades as this, so you're always going to have ammo. So this should help you out, the Duct Tape Mod. Just going to go through this quickly. Now with the green tree, there are some important perks, so we're going to get the action skill cooldown. It's going to benefit the other 2 perks that we have, the other 2 trees that we have. And a little bit of shield recharge rate, just so that you're balancing things out. You still have a good shield capacity and all that, and you're maximizing damage, health regeneration. And for the Sentinel tree, since the Sentinel got buffed, we have the violent speed and violent momentum. We get more damage, more movement, and you do want to swap weapons a lot, okay? You do want to swap weapons a lot because you might get to the point of the boss where it's the damage phase and you want to be able to swap quickly. I can swap pretty fast with this, and it allows you to do more damage when you swap to your next gun. We're going to go down here, we're going to use the rocket pod, and another very good ability is that you can target the enemy, paint the target, and use the barrage with the Sentinel. That's high damaging. Kill skills gain increased effect and duration. That's going to help us. Yeah, so that's what we're going to use. Primarily for the bosses, you know, some of the other skills that we left out don't really matter all that much. I'm just going to show you some gameplay, okay? I'm going to show you some gameplay on Mayhem 3, True Ball Hunter, and obviously every time you play Mayhem 3 you get different modifiers, so it's a little bit misleading. I've said this before on previous videos, but I think this is the best all-around build for Zane, and I just want to compare the two and show one that many people might not use, because ultimately when you're going to be doing raids, you're going to be playing with teammates and friends, and I think Zane is a great character for helping the team. So let's just look at some clips.
No, join me.